Hello, this is Dr. J back with some more Let's Play Class of Heroes Anniversary Edition. Last episode we started into the Iza Ruins because we ran out of quests to do. And so this seems to be the last major new thing we can investigate. I went ahead and checked online to see if there are any more quests that become available, just because I kind of wanted to know if we have basically completed the story. And as far as I can tell, the answer is yes. I mean, this is not a super popular game, so there's not a ton of information about it, but I found a guide that seemed pretty complete. This seems to list every quest, and this one, Student Welcome, was the last quest in the list. So I think we may have completed the story. And so what I'm going to try to do, and this may be the last video of this LP, I'm just going to try to get to the center of Iza Ruins, this path, and just see if there is anything that, you know, like an event here, a special event here, or anything like that. I'm honestly not expecting that there will be, but I want to see. And also, I just kind of feel like if we get to the center of Iza Ruins, I'll feel like I've truly cleared the game. Even if I haven't 100%ed every single map, if I've gotten to the center of every path in the game, I'll feel like I have pretty much done what there is to do. Yeah, it's not truly 100%ing everything, but that looks like it would be a job of hundreds of hours, maybe, without really a huge amount of satisfaction. I think I'll get all the satisfaction that I need from just hitting the center of these ruins, and maybe I'll go to the center of Haint Path and see if the vault key unlocks anything interesting there, although, given what the pattern has been like so far, chances are no, it doesn't. But I guess if we kind of want to make up a little bit of our own story, we can say that at this point, having completed everything that our various teachers and patrons have asked to us, we are now just exploring the labyrinths for our own purposes, seeing if we can find out anything about their secrets. And so this and the center of Haint Path are pretty much the two areas we have yet to explore, so this is what our characters are going for. To see what we can discover, as true adventurers do. I'm gonna see if I can just finish up everything I want to do in this video, even if it runs really long. And it might, because we have this entire floor we've never seen before that we have to explore. We should be able to get through this one real quick. And then the center. So basically we have one totally unfamiliar floor, and then the center we need to explore. Now the centers usually don't take that long, because they're usually pretty wide open floor plans. But these appear to basically be the end game floors, so they are no joke. They are no joke. The fights are tough, the floors themselves are filled with deadly traps and confusing. This is the true end game. Post-game end game at that. Boy, they're trying to hit my whole party with all kinds of crap. Glad I put up that barrier. Now let's do an amplification circle and keep on hitting them. This time with an amplified Big Bang. Okay, we're getting there. Every battle is a fight for our lives at this point. We did it. Okay, not every battle is a fight for our lives. There are occasional easy ones. Reaper's Scythe, let's not mess with that. That was quick. Surely that didn't unlock the portcullises behind us. Oh, that's a one-way door. And an anti-warp zone. So maybe it did unlock the portcullises behind us, but it doesn't matter because we can't get back in there. That's amusingly trollish. You want a piece, Demon Cat Fighter? You want to throw down with me? A mistake. Oh, it didn't open that portcullis anyway. Interesting. Who knows what it opened? Incidentally, leaving would be interesting since this is now completely inaccessible and I don't think I have a return ticket. Nice evil little touch. Now, as I think I mentioned in the last video, if I had infinite time, I would probably, maybe not 100% every map, but try to really thoroughly explore every single map. But sadly, as I don't have endless time, my vacation is nearing its end, and this LP has actually already taken significantly longer than I thought it was going to, taken up a ton of time, which is not a complaint because I've had a lot of fun with it, but fact remains, it has been a time sink. For all those reasons, that's why I'm pretty much just going to call it a playthrough once we've checked out the center of this place and Paint Path. Because at that point, it will pretty much seem to me that we've done everything interesting, really. And the only stuff that there would be that's left to do would be purely for the sake of 100%ing this game. And given what a huge, huge task that clearly would be, something I'll just leave for another time, if ever. I've definitely gotten enough content and enough gameplay out of this to feel quite satisfied. I do not feel that I have been cheated in terms of amount of content, amount of maps to go through and all that. It's been a fun ride. Rough around the edges, occasionally frustrating ride, but nonetheless a fun ride. Do I have Focus Fire? I do. Those flower enemies are really tough. They're durable, hard to hit. I just have trouble killing them. Even Focus Fire didn't do the job. That's how tough they are. Good lord. That is how tough they are. Alright, one to go. We should be able to finish it. So he says. It's doing a good job of showing how durable it is. We finally got it. Guess that's the portcullis we opened. We struggle with these Garudas too. As I said before, the problem is we have trouble hitting and hurting a lot of these enemies. Yeah, look at this. We can't do any damage to the dang thing. I guess we just have to use magic. But we're in an anti-magic zone, so we can't. So how are we supposed to hurt it? I don't know. Okay, we got it. Get lucky is the answer. I'm leaving. If it's got Reaper's Scythe and I can't use the unlock spell on it, then I'm out. Alright, how long does this nonsense continue? Well, doesn't really matter how long it continues because we're on anti-magic anyway. As I said multiple times now, electric tiles on anti-magic or anti-magic on deep water are a combination of traps I don't much care for. Not hugely enamored of it. Boy, I messed up my party. Not that badly, I guess, because it's doing the job. It got us through the end game. The post-game, I mean. But there were certain mechanics I didn't understand, and I kind of goofed things up a bit. But I guess it worked out. Oh, not these. No, they surprised us. No, stop it. Did they just level drain her? Did it just say she lost a level? If there's anything worse than getting hit and killed, it's getting hit with an... I mean, ambushed. Ambushed and killed. It's ambushed and level drained. Such BS. There is some real BS nonsense here in the post-game. Just like there was in Etrian Odyssey. Okay, great. Cecily got silenced, so she never got the Dark Goose off. Oh my god. I hate these enemies. Just die. Just die. I don't really have the patience. Just die. Seriously, FOAD. FOAD. I'm so done. Fine. Yeah, I think I'm starting to get a little fatigued with some of the nonsense we run into here in the post-game. Seems like with some of these JRPG first-person dungeon crawlers, the post-game they decide that they're just okay to throw whatever garbage nonsense at you they want. Gets a little old. Level drain is a crappy mechanic no matter what the circumstances. I absolutely hate it. Encounter rate... Tone it down, really. Tone it down. I don't need to have an encounter every single step I take. I really don't. Whatever. Sorry for the slight saltiness. I think part of the reason I'm feeling ready to be done is the exploration in the early to mid game is just super fun because while the dungeons will throw a variety of tricks and traps at you, they feel reasonable. And the fights feel reasonable. But here in the post-game, where they're just pulling out all the stops, there's a lot of nonsense trap combinations that I don't like very much. And it's just exhausting getting through every single floor because they're so absurdly complicated. And so full of nasty death traps and stuff, it takes forever and is very effortful, and it just feels tiring. So I do apologize for a bit of saltiness here. I know the whole point of this is to be the most extreme challenge in the game, so fair enough. Fair enough, I guess. That doesn't stop certain things from being frustrating, especially when I just cannot hurt certain enemies. Like, if you're gonna throw an enemy at me that I need magic to hurt, don't put it in an anti-magic zone, you know? That's dumb. I'm perfectly happy to have to adapt my strategy to the enemies I fight, but don't then make that strategy impossible to execute. Then it's not cool, then it's just unfair. I'm throwing out game design advice. I make and design games myself, so it's something I think about a lot. Any aspiring game designers watching this, take notes. Find ways to make your super hard content super hard without just being downright dumb and unfair. And not RNG dependent, like enemies can just ambush you and insta-kill you. Because that is just a giant middle finger to the player. For that kind of reason, I feel like ambush as a mechanic could just be removed entirely from games and it would be an improvement. I would be perfectly happy to never be able to ambush enemies if they can never ambush me. I would consider that a worthy trade-off. Okay, they're petrifying us. Screw it, we're out. It certainly is the ultimate post-game challenge when random encounters can just do stuff like this. Fix the formation. Once again, cursor behavior was not what I was expecting. Okay, so tons and tons of portcullises that are still closed. We opened one, I guess, but which one? Still trying to get a feel for this floor. I think I'm starting to understand more or less what it's going for. Okay, that is not a portcullis we have opened. So is this just going to be a case where we have to open up a whole bunch of portcullises, and then inside each of those portcullises is going to be another magic key? And we just have to kind of go through all of them? Maybe. I'm not sure. You know, I'm not going to try this. I'm not going to try opening chests in anti-magic zones. Too high of a chance of getting TPK'd here in the post-game. Because sure, she said it was just a fallen angel's whim, which isn't a big deal, but she could have misidentified it, so... Let us see. That's a deep one. Can't go forward into it. Spinner. We're real low on affinity gauge. You know what? Garuda plus those flower things equals I'm out. We just struggle to hurt any of those enemies, and we know they have nasty AoE attacks, so meh. Meh, I say. I'm out of here. Okay, this we can handle, and restore some affinity gauge while we're at it, hopefully. Well, a little bit. He didn't really put up much of a fight. Stun gas, we are using unlock on that. Close, you say. Finished equipment. Academy top +4. That is real obsolete. Farewell, Academy top +4. This does kind of feel like the ultimate challenge, which is going to make it all the more the case that once I manage to fight my way to the center, I'll feel like I've completed a serious accomplishment, and maybe completed the worst this game has to throw at us. And as much as I've enjoyed this, we'll feel ready to move on. Fine. Okay, I think we can take this guy. Dangerous thing to say. I always seem to get wrecked when I say that. No, we got him. Well done. Armor top. Could be something good. Chainmail +1. Don't think that that's better than anything we've got. 5 - 2, 4. No, certainly not. Okay, we opened it. I was right. We opened this portcullis, and what do you know? So we're gonna have to go through each of these, probably every single one on the map. Figure out which portcullis we opened with each key. Go inside and open the key in that door. Alright, fair dues, game. Ultimate challenge and all that. Fair enough. Huh. I wonder if there's any kind of pattern to which one it opens. Not that one. Oh, man. This is pretty evil. Oh, God, we're out. No, no, no ambushes. None of these stupid ambushes. I'm out of here. Ambush is such a dumb mechanic. Goodbye. So this is pretty evil. Because unless there's some kind of discernible pattern as to which portcullis each key opens, you have to run around and check like the entire map with every key you open. This is going to take us a while, I think. And with all these incredibly dangerous... Oh no, I forgot to fix the formation. Okay, she can attack from back there, apparently. There. With all these incredibly dangerous monsters running around, having to go around the whole map multiple times is going to be really dangerous for us. Oh. Is that new, or have we already been through there? We've already been through there. That is not new. That was maybe the very first one we opened. I have not insta-moved, have I? Or did I? I think maybe I did, and that's why the fixed encounter respawned. I'm not going to worry too much about my inventory overflowing at this point. Enough ambushes. Seriously, enough. You can maybe understand watching this, so I get a little fatigued with some of these mechanics. Especially this late in the game, having been playing for like 60 hours or something crazy. Fix the formation. I think everybody's looking okay. Maybe I should make some checkpoint saves, but in a new slot, considering that we could just end up completely dead in here, because don't forget, we don't have access to our exit, and I didn't bring a return ticket like an idiot, so this is for all the marbles. Okay, that's why I didn't bother to check out what's in there, because it's just an encounter. Could it be this one? I should develop some kind of systematic search pattern. And should probably turn Flotor back on. That one. Okay, we opened to this one, I think. And anti-magic. Okay, just a single white worm. Should be able to deal with it. Got it. I mean, this is actually a pretty interesting idea for a floor design. Oops. I don't know why you'd ever not activate a magic key. Aside from my frustrations with anti-magic zones getting combined with electric tiles, which I still think is dumb. That aside, I actually really like the idea of this floor. I think it's pretty cool. And the overall way the layout is done is pretty neat. So no objections about that. The floor design and idea are pretty cool. I'm just starting to get a little tired of some of these encounters. I mean, some of them are okay. It's mostly the enemies that I really struggle to hit, or hurt in any way, that become tiresome to fight. Oops! Oh no, not these three. They're nasty. Okay, maybe this group isn't as nasty. Got her. Witch robe. Terrible piece of equipment. Don't need it. On some level, I feel like I don't even need to be bothering with this inventory management at this point. But it's such habit now, it would feel weird not to do it. Okay, if we have first strike, I'll give it a shot. Also, we need to refill our affinity gauge a bit. No, what am I doing? Don't put up the barrier when we have initiative. You know, since I don't think I'm going to need money, maybe I shouldn't bother hiding Wendy anymore either, so that she can rob. I think she's better off attacking all the time, probably, for the extra damage output. Not that one. Spinner. Should be doable. One of them got a real low hit point roll. Crap, we only got one. After I'd said that I shouldn't ever hide anymore, that's just super muscle memory. I'm gonna struggle to deprogram my muscle memory from doing that. Okay, we got him. Once I've properly mapped out the floor, it'll be kind of easier to go from place to place and see which portcullises we've opened. Insta-move could help with that, too. Oh, let's not mess with this group. We've got a lot of affinity gauge for some escapes now. And it doesn't take up that much. It takes, what, like 10? Okay, so that is a portcullis we have not opened. As is this. There's so many of them. That one will lead to the exit whenever we manage to open it up. The Garuda is a pain, but it should be a group we can take. Especially because we're not in an anti-magic zone, so I should be able to hit it with magic. On that note, see what Shimmer does. And you can try Dark. Okay. We still don't even outrun its regen even when we're hitting it with spells, so why bother? Just hope that somebody gets a lucky, powerful hit with their weapon, I guess. Okay, and it ran. I don't think I'm a big fan of the Garuda enemies, because they're so insanely hard to kill. Okay, we found the next portcullis we opened. Okay, single sea snake. Got him. Oops. I really don't know why they even give you an option to not open them. Can't think of a reason why you ever wouldn't. Okay, not much of a group really. Ridge, your clones are not impressing me. We did it. Well done to us. Oops. I was off by 90 degrees in my brain. So what did we open up next? There's still a variety of places we haven't quite mapped out, which makes the map a little harder to read. So let's try that. There are a few anti-magic zones just scattered at random, too. They're not all inside those areas. Oh, is that what we just opened up? Oh, a Meowtaurus, a black cat. Meowtaurus is kind of like... They're kind of like cast centaurs, aren't they? It's actually a pretty cool idea for a monster that I might have to steal. Even if a ball and chain on the end of a lance is not a weapon that makes any sense. Alright, a level for Griza. And a level for Cecily. That's great. So is there a magic key in here? There is. I can just see it behind those crossed swords. Are there two magic keys? I think there might be. We might have found the Holy Grail in here. No, don't hide, don't hide. There we go, that's what I want. Oh, okay, that went real bad. How did that happen? Ridge got one-shotted. Not ideal. Wow, this thing's pretty mean. Finally. Oh, we can't res Ridge in here. Because it's anti-magic? Yeah. I think I have some revival items. Do I? Is that true? Yeah, Archangel Tears. I could just leave and res him then. But we could get attacked as we're leaving because we've seen that it will happily throw an encounter at you literally one step after another. Fix the formation. And honestly, this is... We're nearly done, so we might as well spend our items. Items are no good if you never spend them. Oh, right, we do have a health problem. Last Splendid Ludge goes to you, Ridge. We have any food for Cecily? She's hurt too. I thought that I got some food. Was it this fried chicken? That did not restore many hit points. Here we go. Here's the food I was thinking of. Shaved ice. Cecily is still just about dead. Have some hotcakes too. Good lord. All these worthless foods. Nice. So we just opened up two separate portcullises there, or sets of portcullises. Wonder if we got the exit. Worth checking. Also, now that we're out of the anti-magic, we can do a proper heal. Good lord. Let's just do a heals up. Mislabeled as white heal. I'm never gonna stop saying that, because it's so ridiculous. We've mapped most of the floor plan now. It's just going to be a lot easier to see which are the quote-unquote buildings or structures when they're the only things on the floor that are not mapped. There we go. Nice when we proc that one-hit kill. Helps a lot. Good. whatever. Okay. We've just about got the floor plan now, I think. Did we open this portcullis yet? Let's insta-move to it. No! Dang, okay. Also, we don't quite have the floor plan yet because there's this. Alright, fine. Well, like I said, we have a better idea of the floor plan, so it will be easier to check these buildings. Let's make a checkpoint save here. Yeah, no return ticket, and the exits are blocked. Like I said, it's for all the marbles. We live or die in here. Okay, we opened this one. I guess the Iron Sword is like the name of their group or something, rather than that they have iron swords. Kind of like we ran into Phoenix and whatever that one Wind group is. So the Phoenix group and the Wind group are friendly, and the Sword group attack us on sight. I guess they're like evil adventurers, basically. Oh, there's not even a key in here. Man, those low-level heal spells become worthless once your party is high enough level to have decent hit points. Looks like we opened that one too. I always really hate those flower enemies, especially when they have meat shields. Let's just escape. We've got enough affinity for a large number of escapes now, so we should probably exploit that. Grease will regen over time. I don't think Akari will, so let's heal her a few times. Alright, where to check next? This, maybe. Go around that. Let's not have fights we don't have to have. Ooh, this looks like a nasty group for sure, because of that thing in the back is why. Let's put up the shield. That might seem like overkill, but I have a feeling that thing in the back can hit us with all kinds of crap. I have a feeling I'm glad I put that shield up. Here we go again with another enemy that we can't touch. Yeah, we can't touch it. Alright, fine. Focus fire. I knew it would be nasty. Those bird-type enemies always are because we can't hit them. And we're in an anti-magic zone, so we can't hit it with spells either. Okay, the worms are nasty too. Still, I think we can take them because we can actually hit them, I believe. Yeah. Got him. Not even any reason to come in here. Also, we're about to die. I can't even take that last step because if there's electricity there, it could kill Akari. Okay. That was nasty. We had to use a lot of affinity points, but we survived it. Alright, this just has a fight, as far as I can tell. I don't think there's a magic key in there. Let's check this next, I suppose. Nope, that's not open yet. Level for radar. This is what I mean about how every floor is such a struggle, it's a little exhausting. Okay, we haven't opened that. What about this one over here, maybe? Ugh. Oh, no. Ugh. We're not in anti-magic, so we can try to hit them with magic. I don't know how effective it will be. Probably not very. Actually, Dark did a lot. Does she just get level drained again? Do these also level drain? I just go through the text too fast. Let's go a little slower. They also counterattack. That Shimmer isn't doing squat. Dark is doing work. Oh, by the way, more game design advice. Level drain is a garbage mechanic. Never implement it. It's terrible. Level drain is worse than death. Unless it's permadeath. Because you lose all that time that you spent gaining those levels. It must have been level drain, right? Because it looks like she didn't get mana drained. I think it was. I'm not positive. Ugh, such garbage. Got it. Okay, we did unlock that one. Cat Centaur ran away. He had the right idea. Oh, jeez. And all it is an item. A manga. We got a manga. What the heck? Old manga. Old adventure manga. Okay, sure. So that was not even a magic key. That was just a trap more than anything. Go across a bunch of electric tiles for an old manga. Good lord. Grieza will regen, and has just tons of hit points anyway. Hit points out the wazoo. She's probably raging. What? I'm not good enough for a heal spell? We gotta conserve our resources, Grieza. You understand this. Okay, we opened up this one. Alright, you know what? Now I will heal you, Grieza. We're about to get into a fixed encounter. Anybody else know why I'd heal? Yeah! Ridge does. Nice. Spread that healing around. That healing burden. Lizard worm. Again, I'm just never going to open them in an anti-magic zone. Too much risk of things going real bad. So that was just another trap. No, it's the Iron Sword Fairy Hunters again. Got him. Do you know heals up, Ridge? No, he... of course. You managed to not have the most useful spell of that tier. Why am I not surprised? Classic Ridge. I'm being too hard on him. He's been a super useful character. Everybody has. We've not had a single worthless character. Well, that's trollish. We're running low on buildings we have to check. I mean, it's what? This one, and this one. We're down to like 3. So we're getting there. Okay, that portcullis is still not open. I'm gonna save us some time and some battles. Okay. It has to be, I guess this... Okay, wait. Sorry, I missed a few. This one, and this one. There's still 3 others. Let's check out that one next, I suppose. Nope. So, this one or this one. I mean, those are the only 2 possibilities, right? Unless I'm derping out and missing something again. Okay, bingo. Oh, that is a big group. That's a real big group. Fine, I'll try it. Wall first. Oh, we're in anti-magic, so it's not like I can do an amplified Big Bang. That sucks, because that would really help. I was gonna do this next turn, but I forgot we're in anti-magic. Alright, we gotta do it with steel then. Cold steel. Very well. Them constantly changing rows is a lot more annoying when they regen so much, and we're in an anti-magic zone, so it's harder to hit the ones in the back. I think we got one. Good. Not proccing insta-kills too much. Guess because the enemies are so high level. There we go, there was one. And another. Nice work, guys. We did it. Don't mind if I step back for a bit of healing. Okay. Screw it. I know it's cheesy, but difficulty level's so brutal, making a scum save. Okay, this is a group we can handle. Not ideal. Got him. Alright, step back for healing. Ridge had wide heal, right? Yeah, at least he has some useful heals. Heal Griza, heal yourself, and then... yeah, detoxify. There we go, we're good. Back inside. You, die. Okay, good. No, just go away. Don't hit me every 2 steps with an encounter. It's annoying. That's what you get. Death. Let that be a lesson to you. Surely. Okay, so maybe we open these in the middle, perhaps. There's still 4 buildings to check, not counting the actual exit. Are you open now? It is. It's probably nothing in here. Not a Garuda. Why a Garuda? Why? Let's focus fire it. Thank goodness. Alright, we did it. Oh, we're in anti-magic. Just leave it alone then. And it was a trap. No magic key or anything. Okay. Let's check these in the middle. And I suspect these in the middle probably unlock the exits. I don't know why I went around that dark zone. That was pretty unnecessary. Like I said, I actually quite like the idea for this floor. I think it's pretty cool. A little fatiguing fighting such tough enemies over and over, but it's a pretty cool map. I liked this one. Oh man, no, run. Okay, they fear us. I fear them too. That worked out. I thought there was going to be a magic key in both, and it was going to be like one corresponds to each exit, but I was wrong. Okay, the exit should be open now, I think. There's this, but it's probably just another trap with like an old manga at the end of some electric tiles or nonsense like that. So, one more insta-move if you please. This should be open. I'm going to be perplexed if it's not. And it is. We did it. That feels like an accomplishment. Now we can leave. No, okay. Alright, well guess what? I can nope out of this. I'm just getting a little last exploration and I'm out of here, so leave me alone. Okay. Whew. Making a save. You know I'm debating. This is a perfect point to end the video. Maybe this is going to be the second to last video instead of the last one. And then the final video is going to be exploring the center. Well, I assume it's the final, because I don't think anything that interesting that launches a whole new quest arc is going to happen here or anything. I think we're just going to explore it, discover there's nothing here, and leave, is my expectation. And then I guess, for thoroughness, I'll check the center of Haint Path 2. And then, you know, probably just give my wrap-up thoughts and be the end of the LP. So that is what's coming up next, I think, unless anything unexpected comes up. I'll see you then.